Hi, this is Shanti Amos with the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. I'm the District 1 coordinator for the Youth Environmental Program, and today we are going to read The Day the Trash Came Out to Play, written by David Beadle. There is a town called Sutton Nash, a wonderful place to stay, except for one time, not long ago, the day the trash came out to play. Sutton Nash was neat and tidy with the cleanest streets of all. Each leaf was raked, each speck removed, as soon as it would fall. But then, one cool and windy day, a boy walked down the street. His name was Robin, and in his hand, a delicious, mouth-watering treat. Robin peeled the pretty paper that covered up the candy. He tossed the wrapper on the street. Now it didn't look so dandy. For at that moment something happened, as quick as fire and a flash. When the paper hit the ground, it became a piece of trash. Robin laughed to see the wind blow the trash up in the air. Soon, he said, it will blow out of sight, so I really needn't care. What Robin forgot to think about is that it has to go somewhere. Help, help, cried the little piece of trash. I don't want to be blowing free. And just as it was shouting this, it hit a bumblebee. I beg your pardon, said the wrapper, for getting in your way, but I'm at the whimsy of the wind, and the wind blows hard today. Before the wrapper could say farewell, another gust came down. It grabbed that worn old piece of paper and blew it all over town. Suddenly, from every garbage can, other trash came out to play. Because they saw someone else go first, they thought it was okay. Old newspapers, soda cans, egg cartons, and lint, chip packets, broken tennis rackets, old springs and splints, bottles, a television, and a smelly old shoe with a hole in the sole where water gets through. Broken toys and junk mail, you can be sure there was plenty of that. There was even a pair of worn-out gloves and a matching scruffy hat. A couple of kids saw what was happening. They couldn't believe their eyes. Look over there, they shouted out to the people passing by. Robin's head got rather dizzy from all the blowing trash. He stood there in the dirty street of filthy Sutton Nash. Someone asked, how do we clean up in this cold and gusty weather? Robin spoke up. He had made a plan. We must work together. When everyone heard what Robin said, they knew what had to be done. They gathered up the runaway trash, each piece, one by one. Then they turned to Robin's wrapper that was blowing in the sky. They stood upon each other's shoulders, but still it blew too high. Then Robin used a fishing net he borrowed from a boy. He caught that tired piece of paper, and everyone cheered with joy. He threw the paper in the trash for all the town to see. Thank goodness, said the candy wrapper. This is where I want to be. A good thing came from that windy day when the trash went on a caper. The town built a recycling center for bottles, cans, and paper. There is a town called Sutton Nash, a wonderful place to stay, except for one time, not long ago, the day the trash came out to play. Sutton Nash Times, where every day is Earth Day. Teaching about litter is not a lot of rubbish. One person discarding a single piece of trash onto the street may not seem like a big deal, but multiply that by many people and litter quickly builds up. Blown around by traffic and wind, trash collects in our street gutters, promoting others to litter. Not only does trash make the street look unsightly, it can be a health hazard to people, plants, and wildlife. Public trash cans are another source of litter. On busy days and holidays, these cans fill quickly and overflow. It is always best to take your trash home and dispose of it there. Keeping the lid on your garbage cans at home can also help prevent your household trash from adding to the litter problem. The 4 R's for minimizing litter are rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle. Rethink what you purchase. The waste it might create and the resources that are used to make and package it. Reduce your usage of packaged goods and try to buy in bulk. Reuse packaging materials such as water bottles, boxes, shopping bags, and packing peanuts. Recycle as much as possible by taking plastic containers, glass, cans, and paper goods to a recycling center or placing it in the proper containers for street collection. If you have the space, compost food scraps in your yard. This creates an excellent all-natural fertilizer for your flowers and outdoor plants. When you do these 4 small things, rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, you will be surprised at how little trash you will have left for your garbage collectors. Thank you for joining me for the reading of The Day the Trash Came Out to Play. If you would like additional information on the 4 R's or information on the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection's Youth Environmental Program, please contact us at dep.wv.gov.